Welcome back to the World Wine Grill. Now, you saw some amazing recipes John and I cooked up. You saw a cedar plank salmon and also some roasted red potatoes. But it gets even better. Remember that chef I told you about? Not only a chef, but she's the president of Ceja Vineyards, Amelia Ceja, right here. All right.
What's on the menu?
What do we got?
Well, it's one of my favorite recipes, which everyone can prepare in about literally 10 minutes. It's we're going to be grilling fabulous filet mignon, wrapped with a little bit of our own olive oil.
Okay.
From
Grown right here?
Olive,
Okay.
Absolutely. A little bit of crushed black pepper.
Looks good.
And sea salt. It's, as it melts in your mouth, you're able to taste sort of
Right.
a little bit of the ocean.
Nice,
And
nice.
this
I
is
love the
obviously
ocean.
a very simple dish because you're using three things, just oil, salt, and pepper.
I'm going to very lightly rub the fillets on both sides. So it takes about a few seconds.
Now,
I'll take a sip of wine while you do that.
Now, basically, this is pretty much done. You do it on both sides.
Okay.
And we're also going to be serving this fabulous filet with our organically
amazing.
grown, look at these beautiful eggplants.
This is eggplant.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, okay.
Well, it's a different varietal of eggplant. But being that we have the opportunity to grow any eggplant we want, Pedro, my husband, has this green thumb. He planted not only that, look at this one. This is a green eggplant. Same family, same species, but different varieties.
Okay.
And they flavor-wise, you're going to see how this feels very, very dense?
Mm-hmm.
And this is less dense.
This is eggplant.
Yes. And
This is eggplant.
absolutely. I'm going to cut them as
Okay.
I will show you.
All right.
This is how I prepare this fabulous green eggplant. I just cut it in half lengthwise, like this.
Nice.
I rub it with or brush olive oil, the same olive oil I use on the filet.
I can smell it.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
color, yes.
Yeah.
Oil,
Just
salt,
simple.
pepper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't overdo it. Keep it simple.
And pepper.
Nice.
And
the talking.
we you need to do at least one per person. And this eggplant, wait till you try the difference. It's an heirloom eggplant, and look, the inside.
I've never seen an
as opposed
eggplant
to this
Wow,
one, which
yeah,
is
look
green.
at
Looks like that.
This is white, and I'll do the same. Just cut it lengthwise. I'll wait till you see. Oh, look, isn't that beautiful?
Definitely.
Rub it with olive oil, a little bit of
Yeah.
salt, and we are done.
How long do you like to grill these for?
Well, it's dependent upon how warm, but I typically like to use about medium heat.
Okay.
So until you can actually see, the grill marks on it, and it's slightly squishy.
Okay.
Because you don't want to overcook it either,
Right.
because then it will lose its sweetness.
We got some fantastic asparagus.
This is probably the simplest dish, and people always think that you work so hard on preparing this. You just basically pour
That's it.
the olive
Yeah.
oil.
Asparagus is great on the grill.
See?
It really
And
takes
then-
out some of the bitterness that it might have when you boil it. It caramelizes it a little
Right.
bit, gives it a little bit of crunch, and it just has a wonderful flavor.
Nice.
And it's fabulous as an accompaniment, by itself or with any entree. And in this case, we're going to have it with, our fabulous Ceja wines, and with our Vino de Casa white. It's begging for it.
Okay.
So we're ready to grill.
Right, let's do it.
See?
Welcome back to the World Wine Grill. We have a fantastic recipe coming up for you. We've prepared the grill, and we also have some fantastic veggies for you.
Yeah, Amelia has beautifully prepared these eggplants. Look at that.
Yes.
Looks wonderful.
Nice.
Now, how are we going to get started?
Well, we're going to, when I prepare this meal, I always grill the vegetables first. Just because, as you know, it's very, very, meat is done very, very quickly, especially filet.
Yes.
And it's going to take about max 5 minutes, about 2.5 minutes on each side.
Something 5 minutes for a vegetable that thick.
Oh yes, well, and it's also dependent upon the heat that you have on the grill.
I think
Right.
we have plenty of heat today on this grill.
Oh man.
That's not an issue. That's not an issue.
Yes.
So now the asparagus, when you throw that on, how long is that going to take?
About 3 minutes. Because
3
if
minutes?
oh yes, if you overcook asparagus, it's not pretty.
And that's what a lot of people have grown up eating is overcooked, soggy,
Not
bland
pretty
asparagus.
asparagus.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have our fillets.
Yes,
Ooh.
and first of all, we must brush a little bit of oil. Oh, but it's, just a little bit.
Well, with the fire that we have going, yeah, you're right.
Just a little bit.
What does brushing the grill beforehand do?
Well, it actually allows the fillet to be turned easier, rather than stick to to the grill. Yes, and so if the grill is a little bit too warm, put the fillet steaks on the perimeter,
On the outside.
On the outside.
Right.
And as we saw earlier, there's just a little bit of a olive oil rub, pepper, fresh crush.
Remember, again, our show is all about guidelines. It doesn't mean that you have to follow anything in particular. It doesn't mean that this is a strict set of rules. Many times, if you just keep it simple, you're going to come out with a great recipe.
Absolutely. And meat like this, you don't really want to add too much to it, right?
No, because filet on its own is quite flavorful, and you don't want to mask the flavor. Just like in wine, you don't want to mask. You don't want to mask.
Speaking
the
of wine.
flavor. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Pardon me.
All
Pardon me.
right.
No,
What-
and this is like we just
My wine.
and filet can really go with lots of different wines.
And when we get back on the World Wine Grill, we're pulling the steaks off the grill and the cork out of the bottle. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to World Wine Grill, and it looks like the steaks are just about done,
Oh
Amelia.
yeah, so I'm ready.
Oh, so am I.
All right.
We're gonna.
Where would you like this? Side,
Oh,
middle?
Yes, right there. Look how gorgeous. That's
Man,
nice.
these steaks look
Chardonnay vineyard.
amazing.
And this is
Let me hold it
exactly,
for you.
Let's go ahead. Let's take these puppies off the grill.
and they're ready.
Well, I'm just curious what you guys are going to eat because I think this is my plate, right?
No, we're
Okay,
holding it
this
actually.
is my plate, right?
You have
Is
the
it?
one asparagus that I left.
They just don't understand. That's my plate. Okay.
Look at that.
Oof. Filet mignon. And you know what? Easily done. Salt, pepper, olive oil, thrown on a grill for a whopping 10 minutes. That's it. Remember, you don't have to overdo a filet.
Another thing is, look at the way she garnished it. And I know all of us don't have grape leaves in the backyard, but you can use parsley and other things that you can get at your neighborhood grocery store, but that is beautiful. I've got my red and now my white. We've got all our meals.
Is
And we have the
double
beautiful-
fisted drinking?
Exactly, double
Okay.
fisted drinking. Thanks to Amelia here. We have the beautiful and very warm Sehal family.
Absolutely. We want to say a special thanks to the Sehal family because this whole show would not have been possible without their cooperation and also, Amelia, their vineyard. Thank you very much. You know what? You got some fantastic wines. They pair up great with these foods.
Yes, obviously our Cabernet is spectacular with the filet. The Chardonnay, try it as well with the filet. And the Vino de Casa, which is a non-traditional blend of Pinot Noir and Syrah, it's exceptional with everything.
Nice.
And literally try the Chardonnay with the asparagus, with the
Beautiful.
filet and the eggplant. And I just want to say a very brief thank you to Pedro, Ariel, and Samantha for being a part of our fabulous team. And thank you all.
Absolutely.
For making this
Our crew.
incredible-
The whole team.
Everybody here,
Alright.
say thank you very much, and we want to say thank you. See us again on the World Wine Grill. Salud! Amen.
And remember, these are just guidelines. Please visit us at worldwinegrill.com for recipes and other information.
And next time you see us, we're going to be in a different area, different recipe, could even be a different continent on the World Wine Grill.